Hello everyone. Good morning. I am Wendell M. Aranas, and together with my group mates, we are going to discuss about the semantic level. Now, what is semantics? We already know what semantics are, right? Since it was tackled to us a few years ago. But let us first define what is semantics. Semantics is the study of meaning in language, focusing on how words, phrases, and sentences convey meaning and relate to the world around us. For example, consider the sentence, "The cat is on the mat." Semantics would analyze the meaning behind each word and how they combine to convey a specific message. It would explore the relationship between the cat, the mat, and the word on to understand that the cat is positioned on top of the mat. Now, let us talk about the semantic level. Semantic level focuses on the broader meaning and interpretation of the text. It involves analyzing the themes, symbols, metaphors, and other figurative language used to convey deeper layers of meaning. For example, the repeated use of the color red in a story may symbolize love, passion, danger, or blood, right? Another example is the word dog. When we generalize dog, it refers to a domesticated mammal that typically kept as a pet, right? Or used for various purposes. However, the word dog can also have different meanings depending on the context. For instance, if someone says he's such a dog, it could imply that the person is untrustworthy or promiscuous. Now, in this example, the word dog takes on a figurative or connotative meaning, highlighting the importance of context and understanding semantics. There are three types of semantics. The first one is the formal semantics. This branch of semantics uses formal logic and mathematical models to analyze and represent the meaning of sentences and their logical relationships. For example, or in a sentence, Yolo loves Milford. In the formal semantic representation, the predicate is the word love, the agent is Yolo, and the patient is Milford. Now, in this formal representation, the predicate love represents the action or relationship. The agent Yolo represents the doer of the action, and the patient Milford represents the receiver of the action. Now, this formal representation allows for a precise analysis of the meaning of the sentence.
Lexical semantics. Lexical semantics is a subfield of linguistics that focuses on the study of meaning in words and how they relate to each other. It examines the meaning of relationships and the principles that govern their use in language. In other words, lexical semantics investigates how words convey meaning and how they contribute to the overall meaning of sentences and texts. Let's consider the word run and how its meaning can vary in different situations. In sports context, John likes to run every morning. Here, the word run refers to the physical activity of jogging or sprinting. While in business context, in a sentence, the company is running smoothly. So, in this case, run is used metaphorically to describe the smooth operation of functioning of the company. In social context, I need to run some errands. So, here, run means to complete or perform various tasks or errands. These examples demonstrate how the meaning of the word run can change depending on the specific situation or context in which it is used. Lexical semantics helps us understand these nuances and variations in meaning. Conceptual semantics. Conceptual semantics is a theoretical framework in linguistics that focuses on the meaning of words and phrases based on the concepts they represent. It explores how language relates to our understanding of the word and how meaning is constructed through mental representations. Let's consider the word dog as an example. In conceptual semantics, the meaning of dog is not solely defined by its physical characteristics, but also by the concept it represents. In a situational example, imagine a child pointing at a small, furry animal and saying, "Look, a dog." The child is using the word dog to refer to the animal based on their conceptual understanding of what dog is. They may associate dogs with certain features, such as fur legs, a wagging tail, and barking sounds. However, the child's additional attributes, such as loyalty, playfulness, and being a pet. This example illustrates how conceptual semantics consider the mental representations and concepts associated with words, going beyond a purely physical description of the referent.
Some examples of semantic level.
Metaphor. It is a figure of speech that compares two unrelated things, often by stating that one thing is another thing. It is used to create a vivid and imaginative comparison, enhancing the meaning and impact of a sentence. For example, her voice is music to my ear. It is metaphor as it compares the pleasantness of someone's voice to the beauty of music. Another example. Love is a battlefield. It is also a metaphor as it compares the complexities and conflict of romantic relationship to the intensity and struggles of a battlefield. Metaphors are commonly used in a literature, poetry, and everyday language to convey abstract ideas, emotions, and experiences in a more engaging, memorable way. Idiom. In the context of linguistics, an idiom refers to a phrase or expression that has a figurative meaning that is different from its literal interpretation. In semantic, idioms can be seen as fixed expressions where the meaning cannot be deduced from the individual words or their usual combination. For example, kick the bucket means to die. The words kick and bucket have literal meanings, but when used together in this idiom, they convey a completely different meaning. Another example, cost an arm and leg. It is used to describe something that is expensive. Irony. In semantic level, irony refers to a situation where the intended meaning of a statement or event is different from the literal or surface meaning. For example, if someone says, "What a beautiful day," during a heavy rainstorm, the irony lies in the contradiction between the literal meaning of the words and the actual conditions. Take note that irony often relies on context, tone, or knowledge of the speaker and the listener to understand the intended meaning. It can be used to create humor, sarcasm, or to convey a deeper message or criticism.
The simile is as a figure of speech that used to draw comparisons, similarities between two different things. Something else, it generally speaking, a simile will include the words like and as. So, for example, life is like a box of chocolates. So the word like is a simile because it's generally speaking, a simile will include the words like or as. So the sentence life can be described as similar to a box of chocolates. In personification is that you take an object or animal and give it human qualities such as emotion or thought. For example, the sun greeted me when I woke up in the morning. So, in the sentence, the sun is a non-human object, but has been given human characteristics since greeting can only be performed by living creatures. In hyperbole is a figurative language which exaggerated the meaning of the sentence. For example, I have a million of things to do today. So in this sentence is extravagant, intentional from the word exaggerated. So that is hyperbole.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm is the opposite of what you really want to say. especially in order to insult someone or to show irritation or just to be funny. For example, saying they are really on top of things. So to describe a group of people that is very disorganized is using sarcasm. Synonym. Synonym is a word, morpheme or phrase which has the exact same meaning or a very similar meaning to another word. For example, synonyms of happy include joyful, cheery, and contented. Antonyms. Antonyms is the opposite of the synonyms. So antonyms is the opposite of your words. So for example, happy, sad, short, tall.
Why is semantic level important in stylistic analysis? The semantic level is important in stylistic analysis because it focuses on the meaning and interpretation of the words, phrases, and sentences in a text. By examining the semantic level, we can understand how the author's choice of words and their arrangement contributes to the overall message and aesthetic effect of the text. It helps us uncover deeper layers of meaning, symbolism, and connotations, allowing us to appreciate the artistics and communicative aspects of the text.